What up, gamers? Welcome to your daily 2-minute World of Warcraft news update. If you like daily WoW news, please subscribe below. Today we are starting off with a roadmap for all of Classic that Blizzard has released. The roadmap has a ton of info for every Classic enjoyer, no matter what your favorite game mode is. There is Season of Discovery, Classic Cata, Classic Wrath of the Lich King, and hardcore updates all found within this infographic. Starting with Season of Discovery, it looks like the game mode will be fairly spread out over the next year, with content coming close to every 3 months or so. This will drag it out for a while, but personally I like that the slower pace of them releasing the content, making leveling more meaningful, the dungeons, the little raids, all become kind of nice, relevant content. Next up, in Wrath Classic, we can see Ruby Sanctum 1 boss raid will be out in the early winter. I believe January 11th, 2024 is the target date for that. After that, Wrath will go through a rather big content drought where ICC and Ruby Sanctum will be the main farm all the way up until early summer when Classic Cataclysm is finally released. Because of this, I expect the player base to be super low leading up to Cataclysm, with a spike of returning players going through that content. And once that early Cataclysm content is done, I expect the player base just to kind of drop off rather steeply, as most people don't care about the late stages of the Cataclysm grind. I myself will quit after Firelands, I think. Next up, in general WoW news, Blizzard has released an application form to join the WoW Community Council. I have basically zero knowledge of what this is. I always thought in its inception that they could ban and unban players, but I don't think they have that power. I think it's more of a forum thing, maybe? I guess if you want to be a member, you have until January 8th to go and apply, and hopefully you become a member if you haven't been a jerk before, of course. I'm sure they're going to check your logs. Here's just a quick look at the Wrath of the Lich King DPS rankings through the 10th week in the raid. There is now a 10% stacking debuff to damage and healing and absorbs, so these numbers are starting to get a little higher, and some of the gaps might even start to wide. You look at Feral Druid, Fury Warrior, Mages, Paladins are up there very high, and still the bottom Elemental Shaman, which is my off-spec. I hate it. I'm always dead last in DPS. It's pissing me off, honestly. I mostly heal, so when I do DPS, I'm crappy, and I have the crappiest spec. So crappy DPS, crappy spec, bottom of the meters every time. But hopefully your class is a little higher. Anyways, guys, that's it for today. Take care. I'll see you around. Peace.